This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy, Netflix, and Gamefly.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com. Hello, friends. Welcome to Diggnation episode number 244. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website digg.com. That's digg.com. Wow, that was totally not staged. People are like, Kevin's thumbs are huge.
No. He cracked it and handed it to me with the cap already on there. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's beer. You want to drink it?
I'm excited with beer. Speaking of which, as you may have seen over the last couple episodes, we've just sort of decided to kind of go...
Get effed up.
Get effed up, you know? I got a flight in like... I don't even want to tell you how soon, so... Oh, stop picking your hands. What happened in New Zealand? You come back, Kevin went to New Zealand, bungee jumped, almost died, but made it. And then all of a sudden, he, one, learned Japanese in New Zealand, not sure why. Two, he's got like scars. You look like you were in a fight with a mosquito. By what?
Okay, so here's the deal. Prager, don't zoom in on my fucking bites. I'm bit all over the fucking place. So I got bites here, Band-Aid covering this one because it's all pussy.
Nice.
Here.
There's one up here.
Is there one up here?
Yeah.
There's bites all over me. Anyway.
So what the fuck was biting you?
I'm sitting there.
Because I've been to New Zealand and I did not come back bit.
Dude,
can I zoom in on that?
No zooming on my bites, Prager. So we're sitting there chilling at dinner. I'm hanging out with my buddy Daniel, and we're just like hanging out outside, sitting outside. I'm having this amazing meal. The food there was phenomenal. I was eating lamb. I feel kind of bad.
Why?
Because I think, honest to God, I must have killed at least 3 lamb, personally. I ate the fuck out of the lamb there, dude. Like, the lamb is so tasty. There's lamb everywhere.
New Zealand lamb?
And I just ate them.
You're like, you guys want some breakfast? Bang!
Dude, I had lamb sausages for breakfast, dude.
Amazing.
It was so good. Okay.
Lamb hocks?
Dude, it was phenomenal. Anyway, long story short, I'm sitting there at this dinner, and there's these little tiny flies on me, like 5 of them.
Oh,
and I'm like,
flies?
Like they're just like kind of going around, and like Daniel's got a jacket on and shit, and I'm just like, oh, that's good weather. And there's little tiny flies, and I'm like,
Oh, does this one hurt?
which one?
The one with the Band-Aid?
Does it hurt? No, dude, don't fuck with me.
No,
You know,
dude, I swear to God, I saw on the thing,
You're not amputating
Demons
my
Inside
arm.
of Me. What's that show? What's that show that's so great?
No, I don't like
Monsters
Demons.
Inside of Me.
Shut the
They have
fuck
these
up.
little flies that will, called like tsetse flies or something
they
like
lay
that.
eggs though in
No,
legs?
they lay a larva in
God
your
damn it.
arm, and then it like crawls under, and then it starts to burrow and eat the inside of your flesh as food. And they pulled this thing out of this guy's arm, and it just was like this
How long?
bump pussy. It was this long, dude, and it has like fucking thing. It looks like the sandworms from Dune.
Oh, God, I hate the sandworms,
in
dude.
your hand.
Are you fucking with me? You're
No,
fucking
I swear
with
to
me.
God. What's it called? Like a tsetse fly
Would you be able
or
to
something like
recognize
that?
it if you saw one?
I
one
would. I
like?
think I would.
God damn.
I think that's okay.
Okay, I was gonna say. See, it's
I
not
think
really
that's
puffy.
okay. It's not really puffy.
Well, was that one too? Because that one's a little
That
bit...
could be one.
If the pus is sticky, then you know it's that fly.
It's yellow pussy.
Is it?
Yeah, like if it's glue.
What is it
like-
called? A mat fly? Pat fly? Bot fly. Bot fly. Dude, if those were bot flies, your fucking arms
Are you
going
serious?
crazy. Look up bot fly right now.
This is itchy as
Look
fuck,
up bot
dude.
fly.
Ah.
I'm
Do we
telling
have
you
to
right
do
now,
this
dude.
B-O-T?
F-L-Y.
I didn't get that. Damn it.
Look.
Wait, was that what they look like?
No,
Hold on.
look at this. Look.
Dude, I don't want to look at that. Let me just see what it... Oh, God,
Yeah, see, dude, look,
damn
look,
it.
look.
Don't-
See, it's this pussy
don't-
thing,
oh,
and
Google
that's
search.
what comes out.
Wait, that's kind of what it looked like.
Right? See?
Oh my God, that's what my thing looks like right
And
now.
look, that's what's in there eating you.
Oh my God.
Dude, if you have a bot fly, it is going to be awesome.
God damn, dude. Hold on. Let me just do one thing real quick. This is seriously, I might have to stop down Diggnation. This is disturbing me. Okay, hold on.
New Zealand bot fly.
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
History of bot flies, New Zealand. The genus in the horse in New Zealand.
Botflies, what they are and how to deal with them. A vampire insect as horrifying as any fiction.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta look at the Wikipedia. It didn't look like a fly like that, I don't think. It was a much smaller. Hold on. Well, I think there's a couple that are healing up. Like that one's healing.
Dude.
Oh, they're in New Zealand. Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, if you have 6 botflies, that's gonna be awesome. You should name them.
God, dude.
You should be like Snow White and the 7 botflies.
Dude.
How great would it be if it was botflies? Come on,
Dude,
people.
what the fuck is that?
That is the face of a botfly.
What is that?
It is
That's
part
like,
dolphin. Not many people know that, but botflies are porpoises.
that is disturbing.
Oh my god, it's all...
Are they infectious? Like, do they
Oh, they're
go to
very
another
infectious.
person?
No. They just chill and then grow, and then they become a botfly, and then the botfly ejects out of the body.
Really?
Yeah, but
So I can let them just like grow and then
no,
leave.
dude, because they'll start biting, and then they make the flesh around the bites like what's that called when it's like septic? It gets all infected around the botfly because it's just eating your body basically. You gotta get these things out, dude. You'll feel them moving around.
Are you
especially
serious?
at night.
You do feel them?
Yeah, and especially after a shower.
Oh, I don't feel them moving around. I'm fine.
Just wait, though. It's quick. I mean, it takes a while for the feeling.
All right, so you're fucking with me, dude.
No,
I saw
but
that.
I think it could be botflies.
It's not botflies. All right, so here's the deal. Did the bungee jumping in New Zealand.
Nice.
Awesome. Take a look at this.
Way to go. Exercise out to the front there, boy. Look over there, kid. Right, look up nice and high. Boys and the girls checking you out back home. Just what you got, man. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amazing.
That was awesome. Welcome to 5 minutes of footage.
Dude,
without
you
having
did
to do
bungee jumping too. That's actually
Hell
what
yeah,
got me to do
I
it.
did bungee jumping. Look at this.
You can do it, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But then when they're like, okay, jump, and then you go, wait, there's gonna be a whole period of time where I'm,
Let's see your hands.
Oh, dude, totally. Graham is sitting next to us, and he has to like literally edit this show in like 5 minutes.
I know.
Because we're shooting it like so up to the, and now all of a sudden I was like, I guess we have to get him that footage.
So where did you?
We did it for Bungee. We sponsored Totally Rad Show, and me and Jeff went and did bungee jumping in California, in LA.
So how far was the jump?
It was like 111 feet, maybe?
So enough to where you get
120
that
feet?
feeling.
Oh, dude. Well, we talked about it on the phone.
Yeah.
Completely messed up.
Yeah.
Totally fucked up. Like, it is fucked up.
You know what's really fucked up is like people were saying to me, they're like, "Oh man, it looks like you didn't have any fear. You just jumped, blah blah blah." I would love to say to you like, "Oh yeah, man."
It's funny. My dad
I had
said
big balls. I had no fear.
My dad said the same thing.
When he saw yours?
Yeah. No, when he saw yours.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, Kevin was really. He was just sort of sitting there, and he was like really quiet, and then he kind of just walked up and went 3, 2, 1 and jumped.
No. It's not that. I want to be that guy. It would be nice to be able to claim that you have big balls like that and you have
Yeah.
no fear.
Yeah.
Dude, I had already just figured I'm dead.
Got
Like,
it.
the
Oh, I
only- see?
The no fear was I've already killed myself.
Right, exactly, dude. Exactly.
So
'cause-
it wasn't no fear. It was acceptance.
Dude, exactly. Dude, when Daniel jumped just before me because they do it by weight, and he was like 1 kilo heavier than I am, and he was going out there, and he looked at me and he's like, I'm not. He's like, he looks at me.
I'm not good with this.
He's like, I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous now, and he's like starting to turn a little white. This is like 2 minutes before he went out there, and they're like, Daniel, and they call him to get hooked up, and he walks out there, and all of a sudden, this like blank look goes over his face, and he just doesn't say anything, and he's just like, as they're like hooking him up and shit, and then like he just accepted that shit, you know? And I was like, whoa, that's trippy. And then he gets out there, and they're like 3, 2, 1, and he jumps, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder if that'll happen to me. And they're like, Kevin, I don't even remember part of that. Like, I remember just being like, they're hooking me up. They're like, clip, 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 hooking me up. I'm just like,
They do it very fast. The
like-
countdown is very fast, and the guy says they do that on purpose because they don't want people to think about it.
Right.
So they go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and you're just
Yeah.
like 5, 4, what? Dude, when I did one where so like if this is the bridge, right, and this is the part where you're like the bridge, and that's the jump off point. Instead of going like dive like this, you actually turn around, and
Jump backwards?
you just hop like this.
doesn't that whip you at the end?
No,
Because they told
it's-
us not to do that.
It's really fucked up. Because, no. But you get harnessed in the chest with that for that one, and what happens is
Did you jump twice?
I jumped 3 times.
Did you do it by the feet?
I didn't do the feet. I did.
but the feet is
I did
awesome.
first straight out like this by the stomach. Then I did fall straight backwards, which was fucked up. Because you're just like, hey, where's the bungee? Why is the bungee not doing it? This shit, I'm totally by the rocks
Oh
now.
God, that would be.
It was fucked up because you can't see where you're going.
Yeah,
So you're
totally.
just like, please don't hit the rocks, please don't hit the rocks, do that. And then it's like bungee. And then the other one was this thing called the elevator. And the whole point is, when you hop, for a split second, everything in your mind is telling you that you are still standing on the bridge.
Whoa.
So your eyes are looking, you're not moving. Your brain is going, well, we're getting notes from the ear that we're not going up and down, so we must be. But
Wile E. Coyote
the
shit.
bottom, it is totally that, because the bottom of your feet aren't touching anything. So it's like everything in your brain is going, no, we're fine, we're still on the bridge. And your feet are going, holy fuck, we're not on the bridge.
Right.
So there's this split second where you're like, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden it's like, shoo, straight down, fucked up.
Yeah. The
Fucked up.
thing I realized, like, you don't have time to think, right? When you're falling, like, there really is not a whole lot of thoughts that go through your head. So when I jumped off the platform, I remember just like jumping, and the only thing that went through my mind was like, I remember just thinking like, this is not at all
Yeah.
like it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Like I didn't think, like I expected it to be floating a little bit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
when you see people skydiving, they're like, woo, take a picture.
Yeah,
skydiving.
there's no woo in bungee
None
jumping.
of that. Like I was like, this.
If you had a helmet cam, it would have looked cool.
That is literally, but that's the thing, is that because you have no concept of what it's going to feel like, as soon as you
Oh
go
my
out,
God, you
go,
fly so fast.
oh, I mean, literally, the first second is, oh, this is what it's like, and it's horrible.
The only thing that went through my mind was like, this is like 5 times faster than any roller coaster I've ever been on.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
You can only really enjoy the bouncing up and back, I think.
Yeah,
Once the
bouncing
bungee
was
works,
nice,
you're
yeah.
like, okay, and then you're just like going on this weird ride where you're bouncing around. But when you
Oh,
dive
man.
off, you're like, oh, I see. It's just that I'm diving off a fucking bridge.
Right.
That's the ride. Like, there is no like mechanical like swing or fling or like, oh, whatever, I feel the pressure of the harness. No, it's like, I'm just jumping off.
Yeah.
Can you play jokes on people, like if you work there?
Oh,
Did you see the video?
Yes.
Did you see the video of the guys that had the non-clipped bungee? This guy, they literally were like 3, 2, 1 bungee, and the guy jumps, and they go wait, and throw a whole end of a bungee cord.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no! Wait!
Yeah.
Up next to him?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, like trying to grab it the whole time.
That is the meanest thing ever. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard of. I heard they do that all the time. Not the empty bungee, but I heard that they just, like, when you're about to jump, they're like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then when the person jumps, they're like, no, as they're just like jumping off.
Dude, that would kill me.
Oh
That
my-
would kill me. Dude, the guys that did our bungee jump were like the only licensed people to do bungee jumping in the state of California. And they do all the trick bungee jump stuff. So they do a bungee jump. They have 5 bungee jump world records, right? They have one that they did in the in like a Super Bowl ad, which is ankle tight, right? Jump off of a building, bungee off a building, down to the ground, pick up a soda, sitting on the ground, pick it up, bungee back up.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. The other one is jump off a building with a bungee cord, land on the ground with your feet, and cut the bungee cord,
Oh, sick.
No way.
and walk away. And they did this for a commercial where the guy jumps off this building, lands, cuts the cord, and just starts walking off.
Cuts it or on hooks, so I can see that.
It's probably either cut. I mean, there's probably like a thing that you just pull and it comes off. But dude, that is fucked up. That's precision right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny because when we were at the, so there's a bunch of them in New Zealand because that's the first place that ever went commercial.
Did you do the sky rocket thing?
I saw it was right next to ours.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it.
We didn't get that south. That was pretty south, right?
Yeah, really south.
On the South Island?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
right,
didn't get
right
that
out of Queenstown.
Yes, Queensland, yeah.
Yeah. So
Queenstown.
Queensland.
Queensland, Australia.
Yeah, Queenstown. So one of the things that they
And then we
did-
should probably start talking about stories.
For sure.
Keep on.
There was this bungee off of a bridge, and they ask you, they want to know like how deep do you want to go, like how far close to the water? Because it was a really deep lake or a river.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, do you want your head dipped in? Do you want your fingers to touch it? So that they know exactly based on your weight
Dude.
how much bungee to give you. And you can say like, okay, I want my fingertips about up to here. And when you jump off, you put your hands out, and then your fingers just go in the water and it pulls you
But
out.
dude,
That's how precise it
But
can
how
be.
scary is that shit? If you could get your head, I want my head dipped. and all of a sudden you're coming down and you're like, I'm going to hit the ground. It's like, yeah, you are. You are going to hit the lake. That is what's going to happen.
Stuff out of your pockets. You're like, make me lighter so I don't go this far.
Dude,
out.
they weigh you.
I was like, what?
Dude, the one I went to, they weigh you before you go out there. When you get there, they weigh you again, and then they write in your hand on a marker how
Your
much you
weight.
weigh. So when
Wow.
you get up there, the guy's like, Kevin, and he like looks at the thing, makes sure it's the same, and then calculates it, and they
That's
do that
smart.
from there. Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
It's pretty crazy. Anyway,
Dude, crazy town. Well, welcome back. I'm glad that you're alive, although we will see about the botflies.
yeah. All right, first story of the day. My story. Let's start off with this one. I think we should start running. Pick submitted by Arrowhead Addict with 605 digs. Check this out. Speaking of being scared out of your mind.
Why are they walking?
Hot lava
Where is this from?
flying behind them. This is from,
You don't
they're
know.
running from a volcano.
You don't know where it's
I don't
from.
know where it's from.
This is from,
But how, it's
Running from
probably
a
slow, because
volcano.
all the volcano stuff I've ever seen is super slow. I mean,
it's
sometimes there's
not
those-
slow enough that I want to be anywhere, fucking near it.
Would you ever go walking out on a volcano? Like when they got those guys in the suits, they gave you one of those pasty suits you could go out in, like the silver
I'd
suits?
try it.
You
I mean,
would?
I tried most things once, I think.
Not volcano walking, though.
Although, dude, speaking of trying most things once, what's up? Wait for frickin' next episode of Diggnation. I'm going to fucking fly with the Blue Angels.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm prepared to vomit a lot.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Pull the eject.
I'm thinking about it. They actually say if you weigh between this and this, you may be injured in the ejection process.
No way.
Yeah, it's like if you weigh from like 1 to 125 or 215 to 235.
Why?
Because I guess I don't know. The good news is I weigh right in between those two, so it's like I don't have to worry about it.
How much do those planes cost?
$25 million.
Really?
Yeah.
So they don't want to eject.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I want to see if they'll let me fly one. I don't think they're gonna.
No.
at
Well, I mean,
all.
they might let you do some shit. There's a place in Vegas where
That's
you
what
can,
I'm hoping.
you can take out some of the planes.
Oh yeah, the dogfighting place.
The dogfighting place. Yeah, yeah.
Gosh,
My buddy did that.
Now, can you do that if you don't know how to fly?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know how to fly, and they let him do it. It's crazy.
That's smart. That seems very smart of them. All right, next story. Now AMC may boycott Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Very interesting. 575 people like the story submitted by Uber Noggin. If AMC were to boycott the movie, it would be a huge blow considering that they account for over 4,500 screens worldwide. So, really?
Keep going.
So I guess there's been a lot of hullabaloo over Disney has decided that what they're going to do is really shrink down the DVD distribution window by 5 weeks, right? So they're going to make it 12 weeks from when it releases to when the DVD is out for sale. And they wanted to do that because they wanted the DVD to be out for sale by the time summer comes around. Here's the problem. That is very, very close to the theatrical release, 5 weeks closer than usual. So all these theatrical guys, the people who own all the outlets, the theater outlets, are going, hey, F you guys. If people know that by summer they can be buying the fucking Blu-ray and watching it on their giant 50, is that new?
Yeah, it's pretty new.
How, was it 52 or 55?
55.
I gotta get a bigger TV.
I like it. It's really super thin.
Yeah, I have the 52, and I feel like I need to get a big one.
Dude, you do not. Difference between 52, the last one I had was 50.
Oh, no. I mean, I was gonna get a 65.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's one of those super ultra. Is it OLED?
Yeah, it's not OLED, but it's the
LED,
yeah.
instead of LCD. Yeah. Dude, those are awesome. I love those things. So anyway, so it brings up an issue, which is, do you think you would skip a movie in the theater? Now, you don't watch a lot of movies in the theater.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean the
Are you
big
gonna
ones.
go see Alice in
Absolutely,
Wonderland?
for sure. I already have
That's
a
definitely a trippy movie.
a little date plan for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be fun.
Interesting.
I'm excited for it. It should
Yeah,
be.
you
It should
should
be a lot
be.
of fun.
But do you think that could impact on the
No, nobody
theatrical?
even knows it's being cut short, right? You always think when you hear a movie coming out in the theater, you want to see it with the theater experience, on the big screen.
Yep.
I mean, this is one that it's going to be really trippy. You know, you just kind of want to go and just chill and watch a good
Are
movie.
you gonna see it in 3D?
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, you are gonna be so fucked up.
Dude, Glenn, you gonna see it in 3D? He doesn't know what we're fucking
Glenn's
talking
like, I'm watching it in
was
3D
like,
right
about.
now.
What are we talking about?
I was doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Alice in
Wonderland.
Oh yeah, 3D.
Are
Yeah.
You want to go as a big group?
Like how many people? I have a limit. We'll invite all the
6.
fans.
Oh, Glenn has a limit.
Let's do some double date action. Oh, dude, go get some good Indian food first.
I just had Indian food the other day for the first time in ages.
Oh, I thought it was gonna say the first time ever.
Come on, we've had Indian food together. What are you doing? I love that you're like, shh. Oh, okay. I actually am gonna go see Alice in Wonderland tomorrow night.
Early.
Yes, at IMAX headquarters in Los Angeles.
No way.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck to expect. Going to the place where it's like IMAX.
What's his name gonna be there?
Tim Burton.
I don't know who what's his name is, but maybe.
I'll bet he is.
I'll bet he is. He could be. Maybe. I
Dude,
don't
we
know.
should go get some Indian food tonight. You should stay the night.
That might happen because of my plane situation.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, but that's a big deal. If AMC really does pull out of having
They
Alice in
won't.
Wonderland,
It's a
that's a big deal.
bluff.
It has to be a bluff because it's going to be a huge movie. It's going to make $25 million, $45 million that weekend. They cannot not get that money.
Has anybody reviewed it yet?
Not that I know of. Embargo might still be up. Oh God, I'm so burpy.
Next story of the day, raw footage, 1964 LSD test on British Marines. 771 people dug the story, submitted by A.M. Parther. What happens to the Army if you give them LSD? This is a documentary evidence of an experiment testing just that carried out on British Marines in 1964. So what they wanted to do is they wanted to see what would happen how they could effectively kind of like disable groups of soldiers without killing them. And so they decided to test it on British Marines. LSD.
Let's see what we got.
In order to test the effects of an incapacitating drug under field conditions, a simple exercise was devised. The troops were given the same quantity of water to drink before each day's exercise. Unknown to the troops, the drug was added to the water on the second day. The drug was given orally to the men in the hospital ward at 11:15. And they immediately imbust, arriving at the exercise area 10 minutes later. At 11:40, the first effects of the drug make their appearance. The men no longer take cover, they relax and begin to giggle. At this time, one man is more severely affected than the others, losing all contact with reality, dropping his rifle and becoming unable to take any part in the operation. In fact, he has to be withdrawn from the exercise a few minutes later. Section 2 starts to advance to Redwood. The troops have lost their air of urgency, and many men are laughing. Meanwhile, radio communication at the beaches has become difficult, if not impossible.
It's around the tree! Oh, fuck,
Men with no specific task to perform have relapsed into laughter and inconsequential behavior, though they are still capable of sustained physical effort.
Amazing.
This man nearly succeeded in felling this tree using only a spade. 70 minutes after the administration of the drug, with one man climbing a tree, the troop commander gives up, saying, "I cannot do anything about this. I cannot control the men, and I can take no action myself. I am wiped out as an attacking force."
Amazing.
How crazy was that?
I love it.
We're not advocating that kids go do this.
70 minutes in, with a man in the tree. Like, I just love it. It's like, and the guy's so matter of fact about it all. It's like, this man almost felled a tree with a spade, and then he fell down laughing. Radio communication was almost impossible.
Dude, when
the
you
guy's
look
like,
at
I
radio-
got a fucking thing in the tree.
Dude, it's wrapped around the tree, all their radio
the
equipment.
headphone around the tree, and he's like, I can't put it on because it's around the tree, guys. Oh, no.
Dude, first of all, that should be what we use for weapons from now on.
Yep.
Dude, hell yes, dude. Like, if we're gonna take out some forces, let's just spray them, like crowd dust them with like a bunch of LSD. How fucking, because it's cool for both parties, because then like you can go in.
They're like, you fucker.
Did you see the Monty Python funniest joke? The joke so funny it'll kill you.
I love it.
No, what is that?
Funniest joke.
It's the world's funniest joke, and it's so funny that it kills people who hear it. And so it went through the world. It's this whole like lineage of the joke. So it's like the guy who comes up with the joke and then writes it down and then reads it and dies. And then his secretary comes in and then it's like, oh my God, he's dead, and reads it and then dies. And then like this person who comes in who's like their maid who doesn't speak English was like looking at the joke and was like, I don't know. And then it gets into the hands of the government, and so they translate it into German. And so it's all these like British troops, and they're like in the foxholes in World War I, and they just stand up and they're like, "Und was, Tazen, ist in Phasen," and then they sit back down, and then all the Germans are like, And then all of them start popping up and dying.
They gotta make sure that none of the British know that the German translation, so they can say the
And there's a
joke
couple
without-
people who know German, and they're like, oh, that's a really good, and then they die in the foxhole. Amazing.
Dude, I gotta see this. Is this on the internet?
Probably.
It's like a 5-minute video, but it's good.
It's really funny.
What's it called?
Do Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Well,
Funniest joke. Monty Python's Flying.
All right.
Yeah,
Funny joke in
funniest
the
joke in the
world.
world.
All
There
right.
it
I'll
is.
watch this later.
Oh, dude, this is. Yeah, let's watch it in a second. Anyway, next story.
Your turn. All right. Next story. Stay Classy Canada. 2,810 people dug this story. It's submitted by Robert Wright.
Oh.
This is
Nice.
a gold medal winner in Canada, and she appears to be belching while drinking beer and smoking a cigar.
So this is that whole hubbub that happened after the Canadian women's hockey team won gold. And everybody just got up in an uproar because they were then seen smoking cigars and drinking beer on the ice. It's the fucking women's hockey team that just won the gold in the Olympics. Fucking lax.
Well, the other thing is,
I want them to be fucking drunk as a. I mean, if this was a guy's team, they wouldn't have any problem with
this is even cooler, the fact that it's a girls' team.
Exactly.
Dude, if this
You
was
go
first of all,
for
if
it.
it's any Olympian, first of all, they have the most fine-tuned bodies on planet Earth.
Yeah, they can handle a beer and a smoke.
Right, exactly. Like,
Of
who gives
anybody.
a fuck if they finish what they've just like
Trained
kicked ass,
however many years
trained
for.
the last 10 years for this
Yeah,
thing.
she's like, you know
and
what?
they want a beer
I'd
and
like
a
to have a
smoke.
beer. And it's a Canadian
stupid.
beer.
I know, and she's kind of cute, although a little burly.
Well, she's a hockey player. She's like cute, but in that like big woodsman kind of way.
Have you ever been with a girl a little bit larger than yourself?
I don't know
Come
what that
on.
means.
A woman that is physically larger than you?
No.
Never?
Well, in high school, once I dated a girl who was probably, I would consider bigger than me.
Right, I
She
did
was
too.
really tall.
I dated one that was taller than me and a little bit
Yeah.
kind of just beat me down.
Yeah. Beat me down, Bruce. Yes.
I didn't wait. Definitely a lot taller.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot taller.
There you go.
What were you looking at, dude? You're
No, I
just
was
staring
just
at my wall back up here.
Glenn literally zones out.
No, I was
Glenn
thinking about
is
my
the-
experiences.
Oh!
I was looking at Glenn, and he's like, you're like this, like looking right above where we're looking, like 5 feet up.
That's how I remember things. Is I look like this.
As I look above other people's heads.
Tell me about this big girl that you were remembering.
No, it's a fun time. That's all. You know.
Hey, man.
A bigger girl.
But like tougher, stronger. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been with like an athlete?
Kinda
a
like-
full-on
kinda-
athlete?
Oh, you know what's funny?
Yeah, like full-on
I
athlete.
want to tell that story.
No, tell it. That's why we're here. I flew up from LA to hear these stories.
This isn't anything sexual.
Okay. Best kind of stories.
I was wrestling with Lala one time, and she is strong as hell, dude. She's smaller, but she's
Yeah.
strong as hell.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
wow.
Nothing sexual about wrestling with Lala.
No, she's just strong. No, dude, come on. It wasn't a sexual thing. She told me one time, she's like, I can kick your ass at wrestling or whatever, and I was just like, come on.
Yeah, and you guys were naked. It was
No, we were not
totally
naked.
non-sexual. Very Grecian.
Sorry about my penis.
Yeah. Whoops.
Glenn,
Glenn.
I was saying that for like girls.
For
in
you,
general.
when you were there.
Lala is a very nice girl. She's totally PG.
PG. I don't know if I would call. Okay, let's get to the next story, shall we? And congratulations, Canada, on beating us in hockey. It was a close game, though. You fuckers.
Yeah, seriously, that was a really close game.
Breaking: General Motors to shut down Hummer. Sales of brand canceled. 846 people dug the story, submitted by VT Barrera. So less than a month after General Motors extended its contract to sell its Hummer brand to China's Xingtao Tanghong. It's literally how it's pronounced. That's how it's pronounced. Heavy Industry Machines, the Detroit automaker, has announced that it will not complete the deal. So basically, Hummer was going to be sold by GM to this heavy machinery company in China.
Right.
That deal fell through, thus leaving Hummer in the proverbial wind. So it is gone, gone, gone. Not only that, the military has actually stopped purchasing Hummers as one of their primary military vehicles. So that means
Interesting.
Hummer has no business potential coming up, and so they have stopped selling Hummers.
So what's replaced Hummer as a military vehicle?
Well, I mean, they have the, what's it called, the Anderson or the Aardvark? There are some troop things, probably Jeeps maybe. I mean, I don't know what the main thing has been to replace it, but...
As Hummer as a consumer vehicle, I always thought was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, the only thing that I could be even remotely get behind was when it was like a military vehicle that you had to go out and get special ordered for, like, I buy really exotic cars. Here's a military machine that you can only buy if you work in the military or you have some sort of inn. But once they became like, yeah, go down to the Hummer dealership and buy an H2.
Well, the H1 Hummer is far more valuable, more expensive, and more capable than the H2. H2 is like a standard GM
SUV.
something SUV.
Yeah,
the
right.
H1, you could drive that thing underwater except for the pipe.
Right, exactly. And that was when it was kind of like, dude, Schwarzenegger has a frickin' Hummer that's like the frickin' Desert Storm Hummers. That's pretty cool. But once you could go to the fucking grocery store and you saw H3s.
Well, dude, people, that's what killed me is that you see soccer moms driving these Hummers and you think about how much damage they're doing to the environment. And it's just horrible. Those things got terrible gas mileage.
I actually pulled up behind a Hummer in LA and his license plate was 7 MPG.
Dude, that dude needs to get keyed. I'm
sure that dude did.
I'm sure he does.
Come on,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
fucker, dude.
Especially if it lives here.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't live here with that license plate. But anyway, so Hummer, you have done some great work for us in the military world, and we appreciate all you've done for our boys in blue and girls in blue and all of that stuff. But, you know, you had some shitty cars there for the consumer. So make a motorcycle. That's all I got to say. All right.
A good mileage one.
A good mileage motorcycle.
With machine guns.
With machine guns. Well, I mean, it's a Hummer motorcycle.
That's right.
All right, let's get to our sponsors, shall we? GoDaddy.com, your website visitors, prospects, and customers are very wary of websites and online businesses that aren't what they claim to be, and worried that their professional and personal and financial information may fall into the wrong hands. Turn your hands. Thank you. Turn your visitors' concerns into a competitive advantage with the ironclad protection of GoDaddy.com's secured certificate. Plus, enter the code DN1 to get 10% off your order entirely at GoDaddy.com. Check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for a list of amazing GoDaddy deals.
Netflix delivers more movies to your home without any money or hassle. At Netflix, you can get an unlimited number of DVDs by mail in just about one business day. Plus, you can instantly watch thousands of TV episodes and movies streamed directly to your PC, Mac, Unix machine, or TV via Netflix-ready device like the Xbox 360, PS3, GameCube, and soon-to-be Wii console. Watch as many... This is in the copy, Prager. You wrote it.
You wrote it.
Yes. Watch as many movies as you want. Shipping is always... He's looking. Shipping is always free. You were looking, dude.
I'm looking
Go on.
Shipping is always free, and there are never any late fees or due dates. Keep the movies as long as you like. DVDs by mail. Get unlimited movies 2 ways for only $8.99 a month. As a new member and Diggnation viewer, you get 1 month free trial membership. Go to netflix.com/Diggnation and sign up now. Be sure to use this URL so you can know where we sent you.
You see, so you know where we sent you. Amazing. Gamefly! Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service that offers you your choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles, including GameCube titles, across all consoles and handhelds. I made that up, but it might be true. With plans starting as low as $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Oh, there's a little hashing outside. Once you're done playing the game, send it back, and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website, and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals for free of charge. Diggnation fans get a 15-day free trial when they go to gamefly.com/Diggnation. Press promo.
If you're looking for a must-have app for your iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry, then you have to check out App Judgment, Revision 3's mobile phone application review show. And in case you missed it, App Judgment is now on 5 days a week. From Monday through Friday, the App Judgment crew is giving you reviews of the hottest apps, news, and previews of apps. Don't miss an episode at revision3.com/appjudgment.
Next
Good, right?
Okay.
Okay, last story of the day. Voltron.
What?
2,636 people dug the story.
There's a lot of people.
Voltron girl, check her
That
out.
is the best Voltron costume I have ever seen in my life.
Dude,
Right?
absolutely. Two things about this. The only thing that really makes me want kids is singing them in fucking costumes.
Yeah. It's like dogs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But they're better because they do
No,
shit.
and then it could be Voltron.
Dude, look how cool that is.
She also looks pretty cool. She's
She
like,
does
you know
look
what? I'm
pretty
fucking Voltron.
I don't think she said fucking, but maybe.
Maybe.
Dude, that is amazing. Voltron, if I would have had that as a kid, I'd have been so stoked.
Dude, I would love
I
to.
bet
have
you
been
she doesn't
that.
even watch Voltron. Is there new episodes of Voltron out or no?
I don't think so, but there's a lot of DVD stuff.
No, they shouldn't. They
should.
did. There was a Voltron movie.
There was a
The
Voltron
new ones,
animated movie,
like
but they
big
should do,
time, yeah.
Dude, a Voltron reboot? Like
Dude.
Batman, like Dark Knight?
Please
but
do not
fucking
make a Voltron movie. That would be horrible.
I have a couple movies in my pocket that when I become a man who can make movies that Hasbro had some sort of stock in, or Kenner or whatever.
Shoots and Ladders.
Mask. Dude,
Shoots and
Mask. I want a fucking Mask
would
movie.
be cool. Shoots and Ladders would be cool.
I'm just saying. All right. Email. This is from Nicholas.
Care Bears.
S by SW. Care Bears could be a crazy fucking movie, by the way.
Like a trippy
really
one.
trippy.
Tim Burton, Care Bears.
Tim Burton Care Bears, amazing.
I swear I thought you said more beers.
Guys, my two younger brothers that had a blast with you guys at South by Southwest. Straight pimped to get to meet everybody behind all that makes Dig what it is and Diggnation. So all of these guys are going to be there. We're going to be there March 13th. If you aren't going to be there in Austin, Texas, you are a crazy person.
Join us because you'll want to be there.
It is going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be one of the, we're not going to be in Austin that often.
It's true, not all that often.
We don't come out there that often.
We don't come out there that often.
So, please, if you're in the general area and you want to come out,
This
you
will
should
be the
come
one
out.
to come to. One of my little brothers even got to meet his Tech TV crush, Sarah Lane. Cute. We're hoping to make it down again this year. Attached to the shot from last year. I'm the G in
There's
the
two
G
Gs.
biatch in the white.
There's two G's.
I'm the G. I'm the white G. That's right. I'm G biatch. There are two white G's, but he's one of those G's.
So
That was fun, dude. Look at the guy. He's like, fuck the fuck. Dude, that was fun.
Whoa, they're more on the ends. That's interesting.
Yeah, right. We're there. I mean,
Nice.
that was him. That
I know
meeting
those
us.
guys. If you
Super
hey,
fun.
those guys should come back out.
Dude, come back out, man. You guys, I'm telling you,
We're
it's
doing
gonna be
some
crazy.
surfing, some crowd surfing.
I'm gonna do some I'm gonna do
Glenn's
tons
going.
of crowd surfing.
Glenn's going. Come on, Glenn.
Glenn's gonna do some crowd surfing. We're gonna hit that on autopilot and just throw him into the audience.
I'll go crowd surf.
Nice. All right, everybody. Well, that is it for this week's edition of Diggnation. If you'd like to have your email read on the show, please feel free to send it to fans@diggnation.com.
Yes, and please watch next week's episode of Diggnation because I'll be extracting the larvae from my arms live on the show.
This will be amazing. See ya.